that's really cheap. It's $1.75 per item. We said our grace already. So I have lo mein and teriyaki chicken. What? Right. You got a Mexican lady working in there. It's an Asian guy to own it. And she don't speak English. She be making our pace like little, and it just be confusing. But then you have another Mexican lady working there, and she just be hooking our food up. But anyway, this is affordable. So if me and my youngest daughter eat, we usually get like 2 sides. It's $7.80 cheap lunch, cheap meal. It's $3.50 per plate for us. And they have certain times when they have fresh food out. I need to stream all day until I get mine says, but I got some stuff to do in between, so I have an audition I have to get submitted. I was picked to be to audition for a movie, and I gotta get it submitted today. We gotta get an extra side, which is onion chicken. Is it another fork in there?
Yeah.
What size the one for Zariah?
We got fresh at home.
Yeah. So church was real good today. Our pastor, man, that man know he be every time. It's how I'm not supposed to go to this church. Because every time I'm going through something, he be talking about what I'm going through. Like he just be knowing what I got going on. And his sermon is already prepared. And I don't know my pastor personally. I don't know him personally. But he talked about Cornelius. Cornelius was a what was he? Genocide? A Gentile. And the sermon was, what is that, the invitation?
Personal invitation.
Personal invitation. I said, when have you personally gave somebody an invitation to come to church with you? It can be your neighbor, a friend, somebody you meet on the street. Have you ever gave somebody a personal invitation to come? So he talked about Cornelius. Cornelius was different from his family. Cornelius was a man that did everything right. And one day while Cornelius was on the roof, was that Cornelius on the roof or Peter? Well, we just gonna say this. Cornelius and Peter ended up becoming friends. Now, in the biblical days, it went according to like if you was a Gentile or if you was an Israelite or a Canaanite. And so Cornelius was a Gentile and Peter was a Israelite. And so it was kind of like, so like, oh, if that person's a Gentile, you shouldn't talk to them. Or if this person's an Israelite, you shouldn't talk to them, which is so crazy because we still deal with racism right now to this day. And so an angel came and told Peter that he should give Cornelius an invitation. And the pastor talks about how when God gives us assignments, we'll be like, oh, now why you giving me that assignment? He said, because you got the tools needed to help this person. And so he said, I ain't gonna lie, if that was me, I would have been like, no, come on, guys. I'm a Israelite and Cornelius is a Gentile. We don't get along. You want us to have some problems? You supposed to be of peace. But if we go, try to be cordial with each other, there's not gonna be any peace. And so he said that's what he would have been saying. And so Peter went and gave Cornelius an invitation, and they ended up becoming the best of friends. And the moral of the story is, give somebody a personal invitation, no matter what their race is, no matter what it is that they're doing in life. Like, sometimes people could become egotistically. He talked about that too. What was it? Ego standing for what? Easing God out. Easing God out. Ego stands for easing God out, because so many times people try to do things without including God in it, and they wonder why I never succeed or they have some type of problem. Is because they ease God out. They went and did something that God didn't want them to do or had, planned. And so we always try to go off of our plan. But the moment we start putting God in it and start allowing him to lead us and guide us, to give us guidance, that's when we will have success. And so the sermon was so on point, because I'm going through something. I'm constantly praying, asking God for his guidance. What should be my next move? And sometimes I just be moving with impulse, and that's not how I really operate. And so I had got hired at a trucking company, which I'm supposed to start tomorrow. And I've been having something going on. And so it's like, it's not really what I want. I don't want to be, I'm regional. And I would have to be gone 5 days out of the week. And I don't want to do that. I want to be local. It's more, that's what I need. That's what I need or whatever. And so all I can do now at this point is just pray. I asked God to give me, the guidance that I need. What should I do? What is my next move? Happy Sunday. Amen. Thank you. Happy Sunday. So the summer was very much needed. Very much. So with that being said, maybe I should give you guys a personal invitation to come join me next Sunday at church. Or a personal invitation to someone that I can see struggling. Okay, so he said this. So he was like, what was your initial invitation? He talking about that. I'm sorry, y'all. He said a personal invitation could be so many things. It can be like, how did you find out about this church? Did somebody invite you? And I'm like, oh my God, that resides with me. A personal invitation can be you getting a new job. That company, they personally invited you to come for an interview or to, be an employee with the company. And so when he said, how did you find out about this church? Now, how I found out about this church, and I've been going to this church 7 years now, almost 8 years. And the way it happened was like so unordinary. So I started going to the church. I had lost my son. He was 7 years old. And when he passed away, my kids could not get a hold of a phone or anything. And so they went to my neighbor's house, knocked on her door. She didn't answer. She said she wasn't home or whatever, so they ended up, getting a neighbor that was a little bit farther than where we lived. And so, long story short, once she found out what happened, she came and apologized, like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I wasn't home," because she lived 2 houses away from us. "I'm so sorry." And during this time, it was close to Christmas time, so people in my community found, got news of what happened, and they started coming out trying to help us. They even wanted to give us, like, if you got stuff for Christmas, that's fine, but we want to be able to give y'all stuff for Christmas. And I'm like, okay. So when she came, she's like, do you have a church that you go to? And I'm like, no, it's just me and my kids. I'm not even originally from here. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. We've been out here, for a different change of life. And so she was like, let me invite you to my church. And from that initial invitation, I have been going to that church since then, besides the times I have moved. But it's a church that I go to. My kids was raised in that church. They have a strong youth ministry, which I think that's very important for families. Anyone who has kids, you need to make sure when you're going to a church that they have a strong youth department for your kids, because if they don't, it can kind of be discouraging for kids. And so the way my church is organized, the youth ministry is amazing, and they have them broken into different categories, from infants all the way up to teenagers and to young adults. And then you, of course, you have the congregation where all the older adults go, but you have kids that go, like my youngest daughter. Now, when she was younger, she used to like going to the kids ministry because they would have different activities for them, like big stuff, okay, like spoiled, okay. And so now she's older and it's a little bit different, and so she likes to come in the sanctuary with me now because she likes to get her word from the pastor. And so he always delivers a great message. Our pastor is the bomb. What would you like my help with? It's raining today. Way better. This is real Asian food. Wait a minute. Pandora? Oh, Panda's Records? Heck yeah. Way better. They actually be in there. This is like, it's a Asian so he's in there cooking, but he also hired like Mexicans or Filipinos to cook, because they speak Spanish as well. And he taught them well. It's $1.75 per item. Panda Express ain't got nothing on them. But yeah, it was a great message at church today. Definitely needed. I was in time. If I miss a Sunday, when I go back, it be always on time. So I found some local companies I have applied at, because local is what I really want. It is what I really want. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. This weekend went so fast. The week went fast. Like, April just starting, and the end of the week is already gonna be the 10th day of the month. So if it's something you plan on doing this month, it's a goal, and you told yourself you're gonna achieve it, you need to start working on it, like now. Because before you know it, the more you procrastinate and put it off, it's gonna be May. Then June, July, August, September's here now. It's fall. Work on it now. I usually don't get lo mein, but the lo mein was good. What I've noticed is when I get lo mein from here and it's fresh, it's always good. You know what I don't like with when she be giving me my teriyaki or my meat in general? Why, like going to the bottom? Don't go to the bottom and get myself fresh on the top.
Yeah. I like
Huh?
the
You like who?
Mm.
You don't be fresh. All the big meat be sitting on the top, and then she goes to the bottom. Dang, because it's raining, it seemed like it's so much later. I thought it was like 5. It's only 2:43. Ooh. That was good. I think I'm about to be going live on TikTok, but I'm gonna come over here and go live too because I'm doing affiliate marketing on TikTok, so I'm gonna go live and talk about the products that were sent to me from different companies, and then I'm gonna come over here and talk about them too because some of the products I can promote over here as well. I do get paid online, sweetheart. don't let what up. This is my like 4th platform. All of my other pages are monetized. I'm monetized here too. I'm just working on getting the ads, but yeah, I'm monetized. I have e-guides. Alright, I'm about to get ready to get off of here in a little bit. Not now, not now, not now. You done? Well, we about to get out of here in a minute, y'all. And then I'll be back live. And then I have some videos coming. I have content coming. Oh, he got the little baby with his head off. He gonna get sick. Just because you bald head, don't mean you should let him walk like that. Oh, he gonna put it on at the last minute. Cover them babies' heads up. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later.